Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mandara Nomriandini. My student ID is 22240900071. Right now, I'm going to explain you about the virtual office. So, what is a virtual office? A virtual office gives businesses a physical address and office-related services without the overhead of a long list and administrative staff. With a virtual office, employees can work from anywhere but still have things like mailing address, phone answering services, meeting rooms, and video conferencing. How virtual offices work? Virtual offices operate as one unit to serve customers but do not exist in a fixed location. The creation of web-based office productivity software and services, such as video conferencing, has helped drive the growth in virtual offices. A virtual office can also lead to greater productivity, as it services free workers from administrative tasks as well as commutes. Each employee can work from the location that is most convenient, and the business is not restricted to hiring employees who live locally. And the next one about advantage and disadvantage of a virtual office. The appeal of a virtual office to users is twofold. First, the monthly cost of a virtual office is far less than that of a traditional office. After all, it has none of the maintenance and upkeep costs, nor does it need to be staffed. Cost for using a virtual office can range from under $40 to more than $200 per month. The more services that are added on, the more expensive it will be. The second, a virtual office can provide a mailing address, telephone answering, and video conferencing services. It also can provide a physical address or multiple addresses for users to meet clients. Sometimes, the address can lend an aura of prestige to a virtual office user, such as if the address is well-known location or street. Some of the services that a virtual office arrangement offers require pre-planning to utilize. For example, many packages come with limited use of conference rooms or limited teleconferencing and video conferencing services. Virtual offices also may have restricted access on nights and weekends. Users may find the lack of flexibility limiting and inconvenient. There is also the potential of distractions that come with working from home, and therefore some workers might not be as productive when operating in a virtual office environment. The next one is about what does a virtual office provide. These virtual offices enable businesses to have the following. The first, a business postal address. Second, a receptionist. The third, envelope opening and scanning service. The fourth, meeting rooms. And the last one is phone answering and voicemail services. The next about where did the idea for virtual office space come from? The idea came from the executive suite and has evolved because of the ability of businesses to function remotely using ever-advancing technology for communication. The choice of Skype, Google Hangouts, and many other platforms has empowered business owners to reduce the cost of renting office space. This flexibility has afforded young businesses the ability to build teams outside of higher profile locations, reduce costs, and yet still look prestigious. For many businesses, a prestigious postal address is irrelevant, but for many it makes a real difference. The next is about, can I hire the best talent to work in my more remote office location? The use of a virtual office 100% depends on your business type, and so you should be sure to evaluate the pros and the cons specific to you and your needs as a business. But one thing that has been made acutely aware of is that the best talent in London wants the best office space in London, near to the action, and they are not willing to compromise on that one. The best developers, growth hackers, and strategists want to be where they feel they can make the most money. This implies to me that a large proportion of the best talent out there wants to be in a more central London location. So, before you make the decision to take a virtual office and a more remote actual office location, figure out what your hiring needs are and ask around to get a feel for their reaction to working remotely. If you need knowledge workers, I would suggest looking at a more central location for your actual office space. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in the position where you struggle to recruit the best talent. Next, how can I work in London but keep my costs down? Virtual assistants are amazing. They are individuals around the world that choose to be internet workers, helping businesses with administrative, design, and daily tasks remotely. The most lovely about working with virtual assistants is that you can pay them a lower wage that you might employ someone locally, but pay them far more than they might earn in their city. It's a win-win if I've ever seen one. The next, how can I use virtual assistant in my businesses? Here are options in short. First, find a more remote office space and use this as your business address. This might work for companies that are logistically and operationally heavy and require warehousing and access to transport links. The second, find a more remote office space and use a virtual office. This is likely to suit service professionals who want to live in the countryside or near the sea but can easily commute for relevant meetings. The third, rent a desk space in London that you need and work with remote virtual assistants from around the world to bring your staffing costs down but still get your admin done. This is likely the solution for your business and startups. And the fourth, rent a private office, install a slide and trampoline, employ a full in-house team, and have full team collaboration. This is really only the option for successful startups and well-established businesses with solid cash flow for funding. So that's all from me. Thank you.